It is a lovely Saturday evening. The plan was to take this video outdoors earlier today because the weather was gorgeous. Of course, the minute I decided to do that, the weather became, I mean, not bad, but just the clouds just started setting. I'm like, well, Mother Nature, forget you, I'm over it. So anyway, welcome to my second video of my blog on Jet Set with George. This video is going to ask the question, do you have what it takes to become a flight attendant? So, the first video asked the question, why do you want to become a flight attendant? So if you watch that video, hopefully you've answered the question and it set you up for success to be able to answer this question. Now, every flight attendant, even flight attendants within the same airline, will have a different opinion as to what it takes. Different airlines will have different people working for different airlines will have obviously a different answer to this question. Someone who works for a large U.S. legacy carrier is going to have one particular answer as opposed to someone who works for a ultra low cost carrier. That's going to be a completely different answer. Someone who works obviously for a long haul international airline is going to have a whole other answer to this question. So it really is, your miles will vary on this one. So this is kind of like, sorry, I'm trying to unlock my screen. So instead of I'm probably gonna see if I can get some of my colleagues to answer this question even within our own company, because I'm sure they all have different logic behind this. But anyway, I went online and I went ahead and just found a couple articles, like, characteristics. I just googled them and whatnot, and I found this really cool article, and within the article I had actually bullet points. So I said, I'm gonna take those bullet points because they actually are really dead on, and I'm gonna read them to you. So I will ask you, do you have what it takes? The questions are you calm under pressure and stressful situations? Are you a conflict arbitrator? Conflict arbitrator. Sorry, these little liners. Are you confident? Are you a multitasker? Are you observant and aware of your surroundings? Are you safety conscious? Are you a problem solver? Do you have a professional demeanor? Oh, I should wear my glasses because now I can't read. Are you punctual? Ooh, that did not make me sound that way. Oops, sorry. Do you recognize the importance of customer service? Are you conscientious? Sorry, the aligners and my tongue can't even say that word. Conscientious. You know what I'm trying to say. And dedicated. Do you have an excellent attitude, and are you a positive thinker? Do you have excellent communication skills, and are you a team player? Honestly, these are the gist of what it takes, and if you can say yes to all of these, not just some, but all of them, then you are well positioned to become a flight attendant and kind of carry on your path. The one thing I didn't mention, and I think it's really important, is being a leader or being able to be self-managed, like manage yourself. If you're one of those people that kind of has to sit there and has to wait for someone to push them, or be like, oh, I need to be told what to do, I'm sorry, and other people will disagree with me, this is probably not the career for you. No one's going to tell you what to do. Well, they will tell you what to do, but no one's going to sit you and be like, okay, John, now it's time to start service. I'm like, let's go, because time is of the essence, and things move really fast, and you just have to kind of go. Side note, because if you show any kind of, and this is my personal opinion, other flight attendants can agree or disagree. By all means, welcome, please. I've noticed that if customers sense any kind of like insecurities, they will eat you alive. So even if it's your first day on the job, you gotta act like you've been there for years. That's what I did. I go, oh, I am not gonna show these people I'm putting on a poker face. I'm like, don't know something? I don't know the answer, but good question. Let me go find out, and be like, yeah, this customer just supposed to be like, oh, I have no idea. What do I do? And take it somewhere else. But again, confidence, and it goes back to the list. Confidence is key. But anyway, My point is that you have to be a leader. You have to be able to manage yourself. You have to be able to take initiative. If you're one of those people that has to wait constantly for direction, or someone who can't take ownership for situations, this isn't going to work, because guess what? When something goes down, it's you and whoever else your crew is, and guess what? You can't pass the buck. You just can't. It's like something happens, like if someone's like yelling at you, or that you have a non-compliant customer, or you have a medical emergency, you can be like, not my problem. I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna walk away and go to the bathroom. Like, yeah, you can't really do that. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way. You can't do that. That's not the way this works. So, because eventually you're all gonna have to deal with it. So put yourself in that place, this position. So just keep in mind, airlines want the person that's going to reflect the best on them, because we as flight attendants are a reflection, and not only that, we are ambassadors to the airline. We are the face that they want customers and passengers to see, because we are the ones that spend the most time with them, whether it's an hour of their journey, or 5 hours across the country, or 10 hours across the ocean or whatnot. We spend the most time with them, because at the end of the day, their experience and their safety is on us. So keep that in mind, and think about how what I just said plays into the list that I just read, because it really ties together. If you can't answer yes confidently to all those bullet points, and what I said, that being a leader and you'll be able to self-manage yourself and get things done, I'm sorry, it's probably not the time for you to be in this career, and you have to take a step back and say, what can I do, or what kind of life or work experience can I get to be able to confidently answer yes to all those questions that are on the list that I just read out? Because this list, I think, will set you up. It will set you up for success. Do you know what I mean? It's like a guide. If you answer the question, why do you want to become a flight attendant? Hopefully, being able to answer yes confidently to these questions, the first question should be able to help you answer all these questions as a yes. And once you get there, then obviously you can kind of take the next step and say, let's start the journey to apply for the job. But I think that's pretty much it. Trying to think if there's anything else I can add to that. I mean, oh, sorry, and this is just me. You can't be lazy. I'm sorry, you cannot be lazy. I will tell you, even on... Okay, so here's the thing. There's gonna be downtime, I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna be times where, like, okay, if you're on a long flight, you're gonna be, okay, there's nothing to do. And of course, that's their time for you to take a break, pull out a book, pull out your iPad, or, obviously, or like, catch your crew meal or whatever. But believe it or not, there's always something to do. Whether it's, and again, people are like, oh, that's not my job. Whether it's like just checking on the lavatories in wherever you are, in your vicinity of the plane, making sure they're clean and are acceptable, to clean up your galley and make sure it's clean, it's presentable, because obviously passengers will probably end up passing through there at some point. Who wants to look at a dirty galley with like stuff everywhere? And plus, it saves you time before initial distance. Like, might as well have the galley clean before you get to that point where you're like, oh my god, it's we're finally wheels are about to drop. You're trying to put things away. Doing trash runs is make sure that you go to the cabin, check on customers and passengers, and pick up trash. And that way, there's not so much stuff in the aisles, or for when you're ready to land or whatnot. So there's always something to do. So do not be lazy. And honestly, always check in with your crew. I think that's also one of those things, like, again, going back to the whole communication thing and being a team player, always communicating, hey, listen, I'm done with the back, obviously, my galley's clean or whatnot. Let's say there's two of you working together, and like, do you need anything up there? And I was like, oh, cool, well, do you mind if I just take my lunch? I'm going to take a little break in the back. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Communication. But again, it's about not being lazy and being able to be all those things and more that I just read on the list. So as long as you're good with that, I think you are set for success, and you can move on to the next level and find the airline that is hiring that you want to pursue. But anyways, okay, I've already rambled, so I'm going to move on. Anyway, until next time, my name is George. Like I said, I am a flight attendant, and like I said, my goal is, if I could just help one person get to that point where they become a flight attendant. Hopefully, someone in my company that can boost my seniority. I love it. I think that this will be a success. So next video will be I don't know what the next video will be. Obviously I gotta take a moment and look at that and see what the next logical question will be to answer, obviously, on the video. So until next time, be safe, safe travels, and hopefully you'll be able to jet set on your own someday very soon.